Whenever I use a GPS system, I listen very intently for moments when they say turn left, turn right, or when to exit, or when to get onto the main highway. I have a general sense of, hey, I'm moving on to some other area, but it really helps to know that my GPS is reminding me that I will be eventually moving to a new area and helping me make that turn right or left or get on or off the highway. This is kind of what a transition does. Transitions in your speech are basically statements that bridge ideas together. Transitions act as those verbal markers in your speech that tell your audience, hey, I'm moving. I'm moving from my thesis preview into my body. Or I'm moving from my main point 1 to my main point 2, or main point 2 to main point 3. A good transition will always refer to the previous point and then to the upcoming point. Without a good transition, your speech ideas are usually going to be introduced abruptly and even sound choppy. You have 3 main points in the speech, so you will have 3 transitions. Transition number 1 is between the thesis preview and main point 1. Transition number 2 connects main point 1 to main point 2. And transition number 3 bridges main point 2 to main point 3. So remember, transition number 1 is all about previewing main point 1. Transition number 2 must reference both main point 1 and main point 2 in some way. And that transition number 3 must reference both main point 2 and main point 3. So here are some examples. Here is a past student who decided to give a speech on coconut oil. And here were her transitions. Did you know coconut oil can benefit your insides? Not only is coconut oil good for insides, but it's also good for the outside of the body. Whether you use it in or outside the body, coconut oil has benefits on the environment. By looking at these examples, we can tell what her main points are. Transition number 1 previews main point 1. So you see that the insides of your body must be main point 1. Transition 2 connects main point 1 to main point 2. So if we look here, we see that insides, main point 1, and outside of the body, main point 2, are connected in transition number 2. And then in transition number 3, we notice that outside the body, which in main point 2, is connected to on the environment, which is her main point 3. So that kind of gives you some clues about how to structure your speech, especially your transitions. Remember, good transitions show movement. They're markers that have the right wording and phrases that remind your audience, I'm moving from one idea to the next.